Hello, it's Hannah from Knitwear and welcome to another little project update. I feel like I've not got very much to show everybody, but ta-da! You're supposed to be my sound effects guy.
Oh wow!
I finished the cardigan that I wore to a wedding recently. I finished it at 1:30 in the morning. Well, no, I didn't finish it. I finished the knitting at 1:30 in the morning, the day of the wedding. I finished sewing it up at 10:30 in the morning when the wedding started at 12 o'clock. We like a last minute one. So this is the Dragonfruit cardigan. This is from the Rowan number 77 magazine. And let me see if I can find a picture. Bear with. From the very beginning of when we saw this magazine, I knew that I wanted to make it. The only thing that I haven't done is the lace around the cuff because I didn't have time, and I thought I can always go back in and do that later on. Like it didn't affect what I was doing with it. So I've done a size too big, I think. Like, I'm not sure. I feel like it needs to be tighter around here, but I'm not sure if that's just me. What do you think, Don?
I think it's fine.
If I was to do it like the tightness that I would want it, then it'd be really high up here, and that's not necessarily the look that I want for. So perhaps I could have done a smaller size. Like, I'm not sure about all of this bagginess here, but it's got a tie at the back that took ages to knit. But I'm really pleased with it. Apart from all of that, I'm really pleased with it.
And the arms.
And the arms. One arm is small. I think it's this arm is smaller than this arm. Can you see it on the...
You can. It's not that noticeable though when you've got your arms down.
No, that's what I thought. But there's things that I would go back and change if they bothered me enough. But I'm not quite sure.
Hold on, put your arms out and then flap them.
I'm not quite sure how one arm has ended up being smaller. The only thing that I can think of is that I wrote out all of the rows and what I needed to do on them because otherwise I would have forgotten. And I think when I was doing this arm, I got a little bit confused with what sheet of paper I was working from. So I ended up doing something wrong, and maybe I missed out a repeat or something. I think it's a 12-row pattern repeat. And I did the back 12 rows shorter than it said because I was thinking this is getting a bit long. Yeah, so they're the only changes that I made. Apart from that, the pattern was really good. It was a little bit difficult at times to get my head around what I needed to do and in what order, so that's why I wrote everything out. And with a lot of rowing patterns, they assume quite a lot of knowledge beforehand, so it's definitely an intermediate pattern. I've just realised at the back of the books they have, oh here we go, so they have like experience rating. The one that I did was a 3 out of 4, so it's experience techniques. So that's always useful to know that on a rowing pattern you can see how experienced you need to be able to knit something. So yeah, they tend to do, they tell you the shaping for one side, and then they'll say for the second side reverse the shaping, so you have to be able to figure out how to do that in your brain or do it on a piece of paper. But yeah, so that's the Dragonfruit. Is it a cardigan?
It's like a kimono type.
Yeah, it's I used Rowan Summerlite 4-ply, which is 100% cotton, and it's really soft. Really drapey. The only thing that I struggled with was because the weather's been so warm, when I was speed knitting, it was getting all stuck in my fingers because I was sweaty. Lovely. But yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that that I struggled with it. Okay, so next, now I did promise that this was going to be ready for this episode and I was going to wear it. Obviously
You're not wearing it.
I'm not wearing it. But I was going to finish this yesterday, wasn't it? Please back me up on that.
Absolutely not.
I was going to sort this out yesterday, and I got everything ready, and then realised that I'd left my wool at home, so I couldn't. So,
didn't you go back home yesterday though, because you forgot some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
but that was before I knew that I'd forgotten this, so I couldn't do anything about it unless I went home again and got it.
Convenient.
And then I was going to do it last night, but we had I'm trying to think of the right word, a difficult bedtime with our daughter. So I didn't get it done. So that's all my excuses. And I've bought the wool today, so hopefully I can get it done today, because it isn't going to take me long. All I need to do... Oh, thanks. All I need to do is join the seams on the arm straps, I was going to say. Join the seams on the straps, and then it's already got the ribbon here, so I just need to do the ribbon around either side of the straps, basically, and then weave all these ends in. But I think the reason that I stopped doing it for 100 years was because I couldn't decide what colour to do around the edge. So I've got this darker colour, which I don't think I've used yet. That might look okay. Oh, I've got hiccups. There is also this black, which is charcoal. I think that's too stark. There is that, or I could do it in... Oh my gosh, I think a child has been at that. I think I might go with that one, or I could do it with the blue.
That blue works.
That blue, or that blue. That blue might be best. Yeah, or I could do like the inside in the blue and then the outside in that grey. There's just some decisions that I need to make, and I'm really not looking forward to weaving all these ends in. I feel like all I've been doing is weaving ends in recently. Hannah, weaver of ends.
Forgetter of projects.
Forgetter of projects. Well, actually, while you say I've forgotten something, I have forgotten to bring my finished socks. I finished some socks.
Are they mine?
No. I finished your one sock. I think I talked about that last time. I finished a complete pair of socks, and I wore them the other day, so we do have a video of that, which Dan will kindly insert, even though he hates me saying that he's going to put all this stuff in. And they're great. They fit amazing. I wore them. It was really hot. I don't know. I wasn't wearing anything else knitted, so I felt like I needed to wear some knitted socks. So I just had hot feet all day. But this one will be finished. I will finish it hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. But I really want to wear it. I've got a couple of dresses that this will go with, and also it's given me like autumn Halloweeny vibes, which my brain is already like, forget summer projects now. I'm all about autumn Halloween. I've started watching people's vlogmases and vlogtobers. Does anybody else do that? Like, go back to previous years and watch vlogmases and get all cozy? Just me. Maybe that's just me. I bet you somebody does. Rosie, I bet Rosie does. She seems the sort.
Wow.
So yes, I have been thinking about my autumn winter project, and I will be doing another little video about that. But let's get these sorted first. Side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always got side quests happening. This one is a Moana inspired top. It's not for me.
Oh.
It's for our daughter. She's 3.5. She loves the Moana, and she loves Elsa as well, but Moana's outfit lends itself very well to crochet. So I've crocheted this. I've not used a pattern. I just measured her as she was running by me every so often, and I did block these points last night, but they've not blocked as low as I'd like them to be. And then I got some little shells. I can't remember what these shells are called.
Shells?
No, they've got a name. I ordered them.
Seashells.
I sewed them on yesterday. I just need to sew on this strap, but I've crocheted the strap and I've sewed it on one side. I wanted to try it on to make sure that this strap is the right length. Could I get it on her last night? Absolutely not. She was not interested at all. I've just done a long chain so that we can do the lace the back up, and then also as she grows we'll be able to lace it up looser. I've used Ricorumi cotton in, what colours have I used? That's colour number 29, booth, and no, not that one. Is it this one? No. What colour is it? I think it's this one. 29 and 73. Now, she did have some complaints about the brown. The brown wasn't dark enough, but this is a brown that I had in my stash, so I didn't want to get another brown when I've got so much of this in my stash, so I thought I'd just use this up and she can just deal with it. So that's what she'll do. But I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. It looks so cute on her, doesn't it?
For the 2 seconds she wears
it. I was going to do like Moana's triangle wrap over that she has over a grass skirt, but she says that our daughter says that she doesn't want that. I bought her a grass skirt to go with it, so she's happy with just how it is. So maybe in the future I'll do the triangle wrap over tie thing that she has, because that would look super cute too, but then would it keep coming off? I don't know. And she does have flowers in her hair, which I was going to do, but we'll see. It can be an ongoing thing, but I'm really pleased with that. I think that's really cute. And also the top, I tried to make it as screen accurate as possible because
of course you did.
Because of course I did. We take costumes very seriously. The red top that she wears doesn't have a strap. The one from the new movie, she does have a strap, but that's a white top. But I just combined the two because otherwise it's just going to be falling down all the time. Actually, the only other thing that we were talking about yesterday was putting like some stars on here and stuff, triangles, because on the picture that I was looking at, she has got like some designs on the fabric of her top here, so maybe I'll do that as well. But that was a little side quest that I've done over the past week, because it was requested, and now she probably will never wear it. The next side quest, I had someone in for a lesson a couple of weeks ago, and they wanted to make one of the 6-day star blankets, so I was showing them how to do it and started this one because I had some Spirit DK in autumn left over from when I did in like a few videos back. I did a tank top sample for the shop, and I had nearly a full ball left, so I thought, we haven't got a sample crocheted in the Spirit DK, and whenever people have shown us that they've crocheted with the Spirit, it always looks so nice. So I thought, well, I'll just do this, and then it could be a shop sample of how the Spirit looks crocheted up. So we've got the books here showing you how they knit up, and that's the autumn knitted up, and it's like really proper stripes. That is a terrible sentence. Like defined stripes, but when it's crocheted, I like how it's more a bit more random and a bit more gradual striping. So this is a 6-day star blanket. I've done the 9 setup rows, and I've just started on the first row of the repeatable pattern. So far it's been fine. It's written in crochet US crochet terms, so obviously I've had to change them all to UK crochet terms, and she does do YouTube videos as well to go along with it to show you what to do, because a couple of the rounds I read the instructions and I could not make sense, because it's kind of like a block of text. I think it's more, rather than the actual instruction, it's like the formatting of the pattern that's quite confusing to me. It's just a wall of instructions. So I've looked at the video a couple of times to see what the hell she's on about, and that video's helped. So yeah, so now I've just got 6 rows that I just repeat as many times as I want to, however big I want it. And we're possibly thinking of either putting it in the window in autumn or putting it on the sofa in autumn. So we'll see how big it gets with one ball, and I'm going to stop when I finish this ball because I don't want to break into another one. But yeah, that's that. So the if you've not used the Hayfield Spirit before, it's a mix of acrylic and wool, and it's one of our best sellers, isn't it, Dan? It's a really nice one, and I really like, can you see it here, this blue and purpley one. Someone did a hexi-cardi in the hexi-cardi course that I did recently with this, and it looks incredible. Really like mermaidy is how I would describe it. And also somebody did one in this one, and this looks really nice crocheted up as well. Oh, I bet you they all look really nice crocheted up. Okay, so this pattern has been through a lot, apparently. I don't know how it ripped, but it's ripped. I've sellotaped it back together. But I've started work on this jumper. You may have seen that I've done one video so far on knitting this pattern. I'm still chugging away at it. I've put it down for a few days, a few weeks, because I was focusing on this. But I picked it up again, and I'm working on the front, and it's inside out. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? And so far, I really like it. I really like the colours. I love the wool. I know that Dan, when you used this wool, you didn't like it. You found that it's split. That's not been my experience. It's really soft. I love like the gentle transition of colours. I think the textured pattern really shows off the wool nicely as well. And I'm probably maybe like a third of the way up. This is the front, because I'm doing the pattern in a different order to what it says here. But there'll be another video update of this pattern very soon, probably next week, because I'm just really enjoying knitting on it. And also because I'm using 4mm needles after using 3.25 and 2.75, it feels like it's knitting up really quickly because the needles are so chunky. 4mm needles for me are so chunky, so I enjoy sometimes doing a double knit project because I feel like it's just whizzing off the needles. So yes, I will, after I've finished this one, I'll get back on that one, and that's the main thing that I'm working on. But there'll be another video about what I'm doing with that and how I'm figuring stuff out very, very soon. Do you have anything to say about this one?
No, colour's lovely. I know there's a couple of questions in the first video of that, so if anyone's got any more questions,
okay,
let us know, and in the next video we'll try and answer them.
Yeah, we've already started filming the next video, haven't we? But I need to obviously knit some more so we can do it. Right, the last thing I've got, I told you I didn't have very many this time. The last thing we've got, and it's not just a me project, this is a collective project of all of our customers. That's cool, isn't it? I had an idea and told Dan the idea. Oh look, there's a little bit of Moana top. Told Dan the idea, and then we did it. We're doing a what?
Imagine that.
Imagine that, we actually followed through. We're doing a granny square competition. So you come into the shop and you pick a colour from this basket. We've got 2 types of crochet hooks. We've got a comfort grip one and just a regular aluminium one. And then you crochet a granny square, a 4-round granny square, as fast as you possibly can. And then the idea is I will then put it into a blanket. This is it so far. How cute does this look? Oh, I'm stuck. And then we are going to raffle this blanket off and donate the money to charity, and someone will win the blanket, obviously. And then also the person who is the fastest will win £50 worth of crochet goodies. And then also the second runner-up and the first runner-up and the second runner-up.
The second and third place will win the new Granny Square box set, which hasn't been announced yet.
It hasn't been. We know about it.
It's very useful.
It's coming out in November, isn't it? So we're running this from last Saturday, which was the 14th of June, until the 14th of December. That's the last day. So you can come in as many times as you like, and we'll keep your best time, basically. Saturday went a bit crazy, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was doing it. So I did one square, and then we did everyone else to these on Saturday. But yes, please come and have a go. And I've not put these into granny squares yet because I'm joining them as I go, and I wanted to like get some different colours in there. Yeah, I need some more greens and stuff in there for people to do. So yeah, come and have a go, and you've got 6 months to do it, and you can come in every time you pop in, you can have a go. So far, the fastest is 6 minutes 45. That's our leaderboard. So, I mean, that is really fast. I'm not sure. Do you think we've peaked?
I want sub 5. Yeah, but I quite like the idea that people are doing it more than once. Like on Saturday, it was like, do one, right, I'm going to try and beat that time. Yeah. Hey, do it as many times as you want, because the more granny squares, we might be able to do more than one blanket.
Yeah, we might be able to do more than one blanket. That would be good. This one's looking very Battenbergy, which I didn't intend for it to, but I quite like it.
And we talked about a variegated one for the next one.
Yeah, well, this is with Sirdar Stories. We couldn't do, no, because it would have to be the same to make
What, for
fair.
the border?
Oh, what? You want me to do a border around the whole thing?
No, do you know where you've got this cream colour for the joining them all together? Could that be variegated?
I think you've just blown my mind. Well, let me just talk about this a second, because obviously
That feels like a no.
I had this brilliant idea, and then realised that I've got to weave everybody's ends in and also crochet the border. So I mean, I've been very good and I've done this to keep on top of it, but it just depends how many people come in. I've got to make sure that I'm keeping on top of it, and I need to weave all these ends in as well. That's why I've been weaving, I feel like I've been weaving ends in constantly, because I weaved all the ends in on this, and then I've got to weave all the ends in on this. You wait till my next hexicardie. Oh, a hexicardie. That's downstairs. That's in the naughty corner. I showed you last time that I just started doing the ties and everything, and obviously it's been put on hold because I've been doing this. But I've had a thought. When I think I need to make the ties shorter. So instead of like being really focused on the stripes, having a certain amount of stripes and making sure that I get down to like one granny cluster, I think I'm gonna take that off and just rethink it so that it's a little bit smaller. That's my thought on that. I've also got a hexicardie workshop starting again next week. So for that one, I've already picked what I'm going to do. So I'll talk about that in my next project video.
Maybe you should make one to give away.
What, a hexicardie? I have not got time. I have not got time for that. I'm going to make like a really witchy one this time in dark blues. Then I'm going to put some granny squares down the centre back of like a sun and a moon and a star maybe. Sounds good. I have also been thinking about my autumn winter projects, obviously, because I've been watching loads of Vlogtobers and Vlogmases, and I need to make sure that the list isn't too long and I don't give myself enough time to do it. But I have got some Halloween stuff already on the go from last year that I didn't finish. And I'll talk about that in another video. But yes, I think that's everything. Have we got anything else, Dan?
I don't think so. I think my arm might fall off if I keep holding this thing.
Thank you for watching. I know it's not very many this time, but this has taken up my whole life, so I haven't had time to do anything else except for these 3 side quests.
Yeah.
We'll see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.